Sana, I guess something good came out of Uyanga being a misbehaving child. Because listen, when I tell you that Tums and Hlati are no longer getting a divorce, Tums and Hlati aren't getting any divorce no more. So listen, after Uyanga was rushed into the hospital, both Hlati and Tumega were having flashback of the time, or by the time that they lost Linkamfa, and for some reason it's brought them close. And listen, it's even Tumega suggested that there is no need that they eat dinner separately tonight. Okay, they need to sit down and share dinner together. When I tell you that one thing led to the other, one thing led to the other, because these two these two were looking at each other like sasabaweli kesana lwami. And yeah, I don't think they will be getting a divorce anymore. And yeah, it's very much, I don't know if I should say it's unfortunate that something that something this critical brought parents together, something like a child being a bit disobedient brought two parents together. But it definitely does seems like Uyanga being a disobedient brought Tumega and Hlati together, and they ain't willing to separate or divorce anymore. Wow, what do you guys think? What do you guys think about Tumega and Hlati not getting a divorce after they have dragged their divorce storyline? But I did sense in a way that this divorce storyline is dragging way far off for Inimba. Inimba doesn't drag stories like this.
Uyanga wohlule a shame. Let's recap on Inimba. So Uyanga went out with her friends on her 18th birthday and she decided to consume alcohol. Meanwhile, her parents, Tumega and Hlati, were throwing a birthday party for her. Unfortunately for Uyanga, things did not go well as she got alcohol poisoning, which landed her in hospital. Luckily, Xolani was at the right place at the right time, because he found Uyanga and rushed her to the hospital. This is when it was found that she had alcohol poisoning. Now, I think Uyanga's situation is about to bring Tumega and Hlati close. I think Uyanga's situation is about to bring Tumega and Hlati close, because as soon as they found out that Uyanga has been in the hospital due to alcohol poisoning, and I think really they feel bad and they feel like their divorce is one thing that drove their daughter to what she is right now. Like, I knew that Hlati and Tumega are not going to get divorced. Like, something in me was telling me that this divorce is never going to happen, okay? And I must give it to the writers in saying that their child Uyanga brought them close again, because I just knew that the divorce it ain't happening. There is no way. There is no way in the ways of the ways that the divorce is happening. And really, the divorce did not happen, I mean, so far, it does not look like it happening. I don't know. I could be proven wrong. And yeah, I don't know if they're going to decide to make it work for the sake of Uyanga, because Uyanga has really been acting out ever since she found out that her parents could be getting divorced. Well, another interesting storyline for me, it is Azande and Zolega's relationship. I could be blind. I could be seeing something that is not there. I see something in this too. Hey, I really, really do. And something that is more than just business, way more than just business. And I don't know, hey, could Zolega be easily tempted by Azande? Now, of course, Zolega did offer Azande a position in Khusela, and look at Azande's look, okay? He's already getting ahead of himself. He's already thinking, how can he take over Khusela and make it his? Remember that Azande and his cousin Lazarus are not in good are not in good position right now. Of course, Azande will want to avenge himself by taking Ikusela. And I don't know if Azande is willing to use Uzolega, or Uzolega is just going to be attracted to Azande. Sana! Antisoyiki for Lazarus, who has trusted Uzolega this much. Of course, I could be blind. I could be seeing something that's not there, but I'm seeing it. I am definitely seeing it, okay? I do see something between Zolega and Azande. And I'm scared, I'm scared. I'm like, no, this cannot be it. It just cannot be it, Zolega cannot be with Azande. Zolega cannot betray Lazarus. Like, out of all people in this world that you may want to betray, Lazarus is not that man, He is so kind, beautiful. He's every woman's dream. Meanwhile, Kasana Omawethu uthi move on next to the next relationship. I do see that Mawethu's relationship is going to be a bit complicated because remember that the girl is working for Kusela and now Mawethu is working for Zondo Tech. It's going to just bring a little bit of work conflict into their relationship, but I don't know. Like, I'm looking forward to see how will they manage that conflict. Just really looking forward to that.
Yeah, Ngamtanandini. You do not call police on your parents. You just don't. Sana the liver, young ahead. And when I watched this week's trailer, I was convinced that Yanga will get into some sort of trouble. Then she will be brought home by the police. No, that's not what happened, child. Yanga went and called police on her parents, alleging child abuse, saying that, since Uhlati, I know Uhlati is a street old-fashioned parent and sometimes quite annoying. But yeah, I honestly believe that any African father finding their underage daughter with a pair or a box of condoms will react exactly the same way that Hlati reacted, right? And just a little bit of spanking says this child must go to the police station, report and allege to like a Sana Yanga, my girl, out of control, Gasana, out of control. Anyway, I liked the fact that the police did not just rush into arresting Hlati and Tumega. They were like, okay, let's get in and let's talk about it. I do, however, feel like they will give Hlati a warning to say, Lalela, you should never lay your hands on your daughter, which 100% I agree with. Physical punishment is never an issue. And I do somehow feel like Hlati will result to grounding Uyanga, to take away her gadgets, this, that, and the other thing, which I feel like is the best thing and the solution. But I'm just still shocked. Sana Yanga, iliva engaka sana uyithathapi umncinci. Sana Lwami, Yanga went to the police station, reported her parents. Now, let's go back to the Ngogana family. Honestly, their storyline is boring, dragging, and annoying. Annoying. I must say that. Because tell me, why are they angry about something that really means nothing, okay? And they are dragging it, they are hurt, they're like, oh, Dad, you did our mom dirty. Lazarus goes as far as saying that he regrets ever merging his company with his father's company, and he goes as far as saying that he feels like his dad should go back to Mthatha. Like, I'm like, all this is just so unnecessary and it's just dragging, and the storyline is poor and weak. Honestly, that's according to me. It's something that would just not hurt me if I were to find out that it will hurt me, but years later, I'm not sure if it will hurt me years later. But yeah, I feel like everyone is just dragging and exaggerating the whole thing with the Ngogana family. Sana Uyanga is getting out of control, but also I am so tired of Hlati and Tumega's storyline. Do you all remember that we fall in love with Inimba because they did not drag their storylines. That's exactly the formats that's made us to fall in love with Inimba. Now, this divorce has dragged. It's long, way overdue right now. Yes, Uyanga storyline is quite interesting, I must say. I had a lot of people on Twitter saying, oh no, we are tired of Younger storyline. But I think for Inimba to show us different side of problems, because one thing about Inimba, they have been showing us marriage problems, and now we are seeing a teenager problems, because teenage problems, it's something that we still live with within our society. It's something that still needs to be addressed. So I like the fact that Inimba is addressing these teenage problems with Uyanga. But the dragging of Hlanti and Tumega's divorce is the one that I just can't get over right now. I need that divorce finalized, as in like yesterday, and can we move on now? Now let's get to the Ngukwanas. Sana, I can't be the only one who's confused why Lazarus and his sister are so pressed and mad at their father over their mother's death, something that happened like 500 years ago, and your father remained a good father to you guys and raised you well. Why are you mad? Mistakes happened, Like, I don't understand. I feel like they are just overreacting and overstretching this whole thing. And let's talk about Zolega's ego as well. Sana, this is not the Zolega that we fell in love with. Like, this is not the Zolega that I fell in love with. Sana, her ego is too big, way too big, okay? Bigger than her head at this point, because the way she's addressing Udabs, talking like Udabs is very much intimidated by her, because a new, strong, independent woman has came in and joined the family. And now that intimidates Udamps, because Udamps wanted to be the only one who is strong for the family. And whilst she's saying all those things, guess what? Lazarus finds out that Zolega knew about Mr. Ngugana's secrets all along, okay? Not Lazarus overreacting the whole thing, obviously, going as far as you chose my family over me. I know it may look like a bit of a betrayal, because really Uzolega is there in the Ngogana family because of Lazarus, and she owes her loyalty to Lazarus, but no one else, right? But Sana, I am didikiwe finish kesana Uzolega and her ego. Finish kesana didikiwe. That's one thing that I will tell you. And when it comes to Lazarus, wanting to cut off his dad, saying he thinks they should go back to the Eastern Cape again and just never cut contact with him. I do think that Uzolega will come through and mend the relationship between father and son again. Remember, the relationship between Mr. Ngugana Sr. and Lazarus was mended by Uzolega. I still have hope on our Makoti Zolega that she can do it again and mend a relationship once again. Guys, let's talk about Mr. Zondo. When last have I talked about the Zondos? Sana, and I've been saying, the Zondos, I can't with them, but let's talk about them now. Signy Zondo. Signy Zondo has a whole successful company, recruited Mawetu, and I so wish Azande can join the Zondo Tech, but I'm really not quite sure what is Mawande's Azande, Sana Azande's qualification, because this is a tech company, but I'm sure they can find something for him even within the tech company. Sona Sasabaweli for Azande to join the Zondos, okay? Anyise Uzolenga and Lazarus.
Sana Azande did nothing but cause chaos within the Ngogana family when he decided to expose the secret. So we will see that Utatakan Lazarus will decide to come clean and tell his kids what exactly happened to their mom. Honestly, I don't know why both Lazarus and Unangeba develop an interest to find out only now, when they are adults, what happened to their mom. And honestly, I don't know why they would not see it in a way you would maybe perhaps their dad was trying to protect them from the truth. Yeah, but it seems like whatever happened with their mom will definitely anger Lazarus. Lazarus will go as far as saying, Lalela tata, you need to accept ukuthi wena ke ngoku ungumbulali sana, ungumedara uyamedarisha kaloku wena tata, so please ndicela ukuba singathethi tu ke sana. Oh, Sana Lwami, I do feel sorry for Lazarus' dead for some reason. Why, Azande? Why? Why couldn't you just be cool? What's wrong with you? Anyways, anywho's, let's move on to the Hlanti family. With Yanga being rebellious, that family is being shaken by divorce and is being shaken by Yanga. When Yanga's friend actually gave her condoms, I was just like, Yeah, kids, they advise each other, hey, what can we say? Especially because Utumega is not really sitting down with Uyanga and taking the role of being a mom. So I think the best advice that Uyanga is going to get right now is from the streets. We don't know whether it's a right advice or it's a bad advice, but Uyanga is getting it in the streets, son. It is what it is. We just need to accept that. Also, the way you all were coming for Inimba, saying, oh, we love Inimba, they never drug storylines, this, that, and the other thing. Tell me why Hlati Tumega's divorce is not finalized yet.
Sana, not Azande, feeling insecure and spilling all the family secret. When I tell you that this week on Inimba, it's about to go down. Mr. Ngwana Senior's secrets is finally exposed that he had something to do with his wife's death. And guess what? Lazarus will not take this easy. He will lose it, finding out that his father actually had something to do with his mother's death. Oh, Sana Azande, why couldn't you keep your mouth shut? So, this whole thing started when the Ngogana family decided to have a dinner together. And surprisingly, Mr. Ngogana Senior was considering offering Azande a COO position. But then things went south when the family decided to make a joke about people who have went into the initiation school. Now, this made Azande feel a bit insecure, considering that he has never been in an initiating school. So I think he felt left out and he felt like the family is trying to attack him. Mr. Ngogana went as far as making a joke about this older man who went into initiating when he was 30. And I guess everyone was laughing at the fact that how can a 30-year-old man go with 18-year-old boys? Hi, Sana, when I tell you that it did not land well on Azande, it did not land well on Azande. Azande was then laughing, saying, oh, I see that you all are trying to come for me. Everyone on the table was like, no, Azande, this had nothing to do with you. We were just, out here talking about old memories. But then Mr. Ngogana was like, listen, you are insecure. You feel a bit insecure because you know that you haven't went, you haven't been a Sutswini. And you feel guilt. Not Anzande saying, let's talk about guilt. Okay, let's talk about guilt. Because it least me, I've never killed my wife. Sana, when I tell you that the table went a dead silence, the table went dead silence. Now, coming into this week, obviously there is no going back. The secret has been exposed, and for some reason, Dubs is gonna be crying. I don't know what Dubs is crying. Why is she crying? What is she exactly crying about? Because at some point, she was so angry that Azandi was sidelined within the company position, and she was ready to spill the secrets, but she didn't. Maybe she just feels like, man, Azandi just doesn't know what to say and when to say it. Sana, one thing